This is a Vox Local Weather Alert. Good evening, everybody. I'm Roberta Gonzalez in the KTVU Weather Center, where today's high temperatures, you probably felt the difference. It was cooler today by a good 5 to 7 degrees, and on top of that, a soggy day as well. Updated rainfall totals in just the past few minutes here. We've had over 2 inches of rain today alone and throughout the Santa Cruz Mountains. Take a look at Marin approaching 2 inches. Kenfield with over an inch. La Honda approaching a full inch of precipitation. You can see these totals are pretty hefty to the north and also around the coastal range. And then we begin to taper off, but the East Bay now coming into play. Castro Valley with approaching a ½ an inch of precipitation, and San Francisco with 3/10 of an inch. Okay, so this is the first atmospheric river. We've been dealing with it today. Not too bad at all. The winds did kick up from time to time, but the secondary system, this is what we have our eyes on, because as it's out over the open waters, it's gathering some strength and momentum, and that plume stretches all the way back to the Hawaiian Islands. But first things first, radar is up and going. The sweeps tracking precipitation now leaving the North Bay. As we zero in, you could even see towards the Golden Gate Bridge, we have some clearing of the skies there. Meanwhile, the East Bay, you've been void of precipitation for most of the day. Now you're picking up a good 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch of rain in just the past 2 hours. Rain showers have been fueling the South Bay as well into the Mountain View area and into the Santa Cruz Mountains. We see at this particular time, with the amount of rain that has fallen today, the National Weather Service has issued a flood watch. That begins tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. That's when we're going to start to see the rain accumulate in the northern portion of the Bay Area and then gradually sweeping across the rest of the region. Now, meanwhile, we do have a high surf advisory that goes into place as well until 4 o'clock tomorrow. We do have a wind advisory that will be hoisted tomorrow until Tuesday. Winds up to 35, some gusts up to 50 miles per hour. You see the pink highlighted area here. This is the winter storm warning that goes in effect tomorrow afternoon. Okay, what's causing all this? Let's get to it. Here's our futurecast by tomorrow. It looks like we're going to wake up to just a scattered shower here and there, but for the most part, sunrise is at 6:55 and not going to see it. Mostly cloudy skies. Here it comes. Rain by the early afternoon hours, beginning in the North Bay, sweeping across the entire area. This is the frontal boundary. It's going to impact the Bay Area between about 3 and 7 o'clock with copious amounts of precipitation. Not looking for any thunderstorms as of yet, even though I have detected a few thunderstorms offshore earlier today. Meanwhile, you see as your Sunday night progresses, widely scattered, hit and miss scattered showers. And then here comes your Monday. All right, this is the front, the core, the center of this area of low pressure. That's going to push through during your Monday, not so much the morning hours, late morning into your early afternoon. And when you see these shades of orange, that is something that bears watching. We could see a thunderstorm pop at any point of the afternoon on your Monday and on Tuesday. There's a lot of instability associated with the passage of this system as the core lifts into the Central Valley. We can't rule out the potential of a water spout offshore or a funnel cloud in our inland areas. That is not something that we see a lot of here in the Bay Area, but definitely we'll keep our eyes to the sky, especially in throughout the Sacramento Valley, working its way into the San Joaquin Valley. So again, as the system stays with us, we're going to be in and out of the showers all the way through your Tuesday, and that's why we are banking on up to 7 inches of rain total in the coastal mountains of the North Bay and the Santa Cruz Mountains by the time we begin to dry out on Thursday. Remember, that flood watch goes into effect on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Again, an advisory for waves up to 28 feet for all of our west-facing beaches. This is for your Sunday. Never turn your back on an angry ocean. And we haven't even really talked about those winds up to 55 miles per hour in the highest elevation. So again, that winter storm warning goes into effect as the advisory is allowed to expire tomorrow. We're talking up to about 4 feet of snow above 7,000 feet in the Greater Lake Tahoe area. Rain snow mix for openers around the rim of the Greater Lake Tahoe area. So to button it all up for you, moderate to heavy rain for your Sunday into your Monday. There will be some flooding. There will be windy conditions with the potential of down power lines and also down trees. Make it a safe Sunday, everyone.